Hi, I'm Gabrielle. Gabrielle Cunningston, the fighting scald, or the fighting rider, I guess. Anyway, so Gabrielle says I'm gonna talk about folks about my job in WWE. Now, I know a lot of folks out there think, Gabrielle, what do you do? Well, I'm a writer. And yes, I do write in WWE, of course. I write for Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown. I don't do 205. I don't do NXT UK. Now, a lot of folks might ask, what do you write? What kind of writing do you do? Well, at first, Gabrielle said it was whatever they needed me to do for Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown at the time or NXT. And, you know, basically, it's whatever they want me to do. Whatever Brother Love or Paulie Dangerously or Eric Bischoff or Russian Singh or Dana Hellwig want me to do, you know. And the truth is that there was Road Dogg, but he's if needed he can be a rider. And there's also Ryan Wand, I believe his name is, but he has not been riding for some time. And then there was other two riders, Joseph Stormbow, I believe, and maybe this Ed Borowski. Now, beyond that, a lot of them don't really sound. You're going to probably say, well, what about Hunter Hearst Helmsley? Oh, he does the riding, he oversees it, but mostly he usually handles the NXT stuff. So yeah, he does have some say on what they're doing. And Vince McMahon definitely has a lot of say of what gets done. And yes, Brother Love, it is what it is. Now, the things I did when I was a writer, I still am a writer, I should say that, is I handle the 24/7 things that are going on and some other stuff, but primarily the 24/7 winnings. You know, the one that's a hit and miss with some folks, the one that some folks like it and some folks don't like it, the one that got a lot of watch time for Monday Night Raw and even SmackDown Live before it became Friday Night SmackDown, the one that might be only on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or Friday Night SmackDown, depending on how they pick it. Right now, we're going to be picking all the wrestlers. The less wrestlers, they already got picked by Paulie Dangerously and Eric Bischoff on Friday Night SmackDown, and now some more wrestlers that Paulie Dangerously and Eric Bischoff are going to pick for Monday Night Raw. So after that, you're going to have wrestlers who are free workers, wrestlers that can either pick to be either on Raw or SmackDown, like it was in the other drafts that were done in the past, or the other shakeups that they were done before that, And that's mostly the big thing we're working with these days. Now, some folks are going to say, well, what about 205? Is that show still going on? I don't know about 205 or 205 Live, if it's still going on or not. I know that the Cruiserweight has been renamed the WWE NXT Cruiserweight belt. So most likely sometime sooner or later, NXT brand, the NXT offshoot, the no 205 offshoot, 205 live show will be ended sometime. I don't know when. And soon all those wrestlers will eventually be on NXT, since NXT is now 2 hours on USA for about 90 days, and then going to Fox Sports. Either way, it's going to be on for 2 hours on Wednesday from 8 to 10. So they're going to be on NXT one day, sooner or later. And as far as the NXT UK goes, I believe that show's still going on. That is still going on, and there is no word about. They only shift what day they put it on, but it's still going on. And as NXT and as 205 Live goes, as of right now, that show's still going on. It goes on Fridays after Friday Night SmackDown on WWE. Now, it might be ending. As I said earlier, it might be ending, and a lot of wrestlers might be going to NXT. The belt has already got named. The WWE NXT light heavyweight cruiserweight. So sooner or later, that show will be ended. So I don't know. So as far as those two shows go, I don't know. The only free shows I actually do any writing for is Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, and that's it. I don't do any writing for 205 Live or NXT UK. I don't handle any of that. So your guess is good as mine. And then I know some folks are going to ask me, oh, what do I think about IW getting Impact on XS TV? Well, they jumped again. That's what I can say. At this point, it's just another jump. It was Fox Sports Net, then it was Spike TV, Destination America, Pop TV, Pursuit, and now it's XS TV. So at this point, just jumping. That's all it is. And as far as AEW having Dynamite on TNT and TBS and Truth TV, it's just a way of getting more watch time. Since we all know Dynamite doesn't really do that well on Wednesdays when it's going head-to-head with NXT on USA. So TNT has to air it more than once. Sundays, and then Tuesdays on TNT, and then Saturdays on TBS, and Sundays on Truth TV. So yeah, it's just whatever. And everyone's going to say, oh, Dynamite's winning. Well, Dynamite only wins since they're airing it since they're airing it on Saturdays and Tuesdays on TNT, and Sunday and Saturdays on TBS and on Truth TV. So that's why they're only winning. That's why they got more watch time. Because the truth is, the watch time they're getting on Wednesdays on TNT isn't as good as they would think it is. So Dynamite isn't doing that good on Wednesdays when it goes up head-to-head of NXT. So that's why TNT has to air it, and TBS and Truth TV have to air it all over the week just to get the watch time so they can come back and say, oh, we won. But that's all far I think. And I know there's going to be some AEW follower that's going to say, well, is going to say, this shows that Dynamite's a more good show. No, Dynamite is not a good show. That's my belief. The only grounds to why they're getting a lot of watch time is it's on TNT. TNT airs it all over the stead. TBS airs it, and Truth TV airs it. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't get the watch time it was getting. Because the true watch time is whatever it gets on Wednesdays on TNT. And apparently whatever NXT gets on USA is a true watch time. So this whole, we're beating them. You're only beating them since TNT and TBS and Truth TV are airing it all over the stead. And now as far as IW goes, like I said, I guess I better end this film now. Well, that's it for me. I'm Gabrielle. Hope you like this film, and I'll see you later.